Hi everyone, I'm the guy who got in a trainer battle while level grinding, and now we're starting the episode.
We did some level grinding off screen again. And then he got into a trainer battle, so we had to start recording, but we were done with everything we wanted to do anyway.
Right, turns out my Combuskin, well, it was a Torchic last episode, then it turned into a Combuskin. Now its name is Cock. Can learn fly, so that's nice. That's useful.
That's awesome.
Yeah, now I can fly across the land.
I'm fishing in Celadon because I haven't done that yet.
Meaning, if I really wanted to, I could fly back to Viridian Forest and get a second Charmander.
You could.
But I'm not going to. That'll be backup for later, just in case.
Right.
Especially
right now
if
you
Daquan
don't really
dies.
need one since you've got a fire type.
Right, but if Daquan dies, then I'm like, all right, let's go get my Charmander.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and catch this Politoad.
Good luck with that. I wasn't able to catch a Lugia. This could be bad.
Have you tried fishing in Celadon yet?
Oh, wait. I didn't even... No, I have not, actually. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that.
I think the Pokemon you can find in the water are randomized, but that they're only water types.
Right. Well, no, because...
think.
No, that's untrue, because I found both a Venusaur and an Ivysaur in the Pallet Town little area.
With fishing?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, neither of those are water type.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could see them being, like, underwater and, like, the things on their backs are, like, lily pads. Oh, I just realized these guys are a cute little couple. They have hearts.
Yeah, they are.
They have hearts on their sweaters.
No.
Although they're overworld sprites, completely different, but whatever, I guess.
That's the same with a lot of the people in this.
Alright, so I'm gonna heal at the Pokemon Center. And then I'm gonna try to catch a Pokemon. And I hope
That's what I'm doing.
I hope I get something good. I hope I get something that isn't a water, grass, or fire type, because that'd be pretty great. I mean, I love those types. They're great and all. I gotta choose between them every generation, but
But it would be nice to have something else.
yeah, it really would be. You know what we should do? Unofficially?
What should we do?
When November 21st rolls around, we should just, like, take a break from recording.
Alright.
Because, I mean, you got your Smash Wii U, you got your Alpha Ruby, Omega Sapphire. I mean, if you were like, let's record, I'd be like, fine. But those are two really good games. Alright, let's see what I get.
What we could do is just stockpile a whole bunch of recordings before then.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Right.
I have to record my Halloween special tomorrow, and I don't want Politoad.
That's what I got.
I mean, I'm gonna catch it, but... Because I'm just gonna use Spore on it and then throw a Great Ball and it'll be fine.
I did a bunch of Super Fangs and then Spore and then
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm level like 35. This thing's level 5. I spored it, have a bunch of Great Balls.
Okay, but catch rate actually does not depend on level, I don't think.
It always helps a little bit. 2, 3.
I'm pretty sure that it's mostly based on HP.
Well, right, but like in my experience with Pokemon, being a much higher level than what you're trying to catch helps. Plus, to be honest with you, everything I have would kill this thing in one hit, so this is really my only option.
You don't have Super Fang on your Grovyle?
Grovyle died a long time ago.
Oh.
Where have you been?
What is using Spore, then?
My Victory Bell, Beanie.
Oh.
The one I named
Okay.
after Minnie.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't been keeping track of what's going on with your Pokemon.
Right, well, it turns out, actually, in one of the previous episodes that I didn't edit, I mean, I didn't notice it either when I continued editing, there were like a good at least 2 episodes where my Seviper died and neither of us, like, took him off the thing. Because I never used him anyway. So, yeah.
I mean, I can't tell what you have unless you go into your inventory and look at it.
Which is one of the reasons editing this kind of is balls, because it's like you have to watch the entire thing.
And you don't go into your inventory nearly as often as I do.
maybe what we should start doing is at the beginning of every episode and the end of every episode. Like, no, that'd be too much work. I'd forget. Come on, Politoed. I wonder if Absorb would kill it. Because Absorb's pretty weak. I mean, sure, it's super effective, but...
Maybe just in the future we shouldn't include what Pokemon we have in the frickin' frame.
That'd be nice.
Because it's a pain in the ass.
If it were like a regular, not Nuzlocke, where we didn't have to like be adding and subtracting things all the time, like Emerald, then it's not so bad.
With Emerald, it was only somewhat of a pain in the ass.
Well, because Emerald, it was just like 6 Pokemon evolutions whenever you catch something. And even then, like, for the first half of Emerald, I only had 2 anyway. So yeah.
It still was kind of a pain in the ass, though.
Well, I'm sure it was. I'm just saying I'm sure it wasn't as big a pain in the ass as this. Because this is like... It was
only slightly less. Because the point is, you still have to watch for, like, when all this stuff happens.
There is that. Alright, I'm gonna head for the gym. Fishing for Pokemon was worthless, and I have no fruits to show my labor.
I'm sorry.
Also, everyone needs to realize that if Daquan dies, I already told this to Danielle, there's a good chance I'll tear up a bit. And I'm also gonna have to make a tribute video, because he deserves it. Daquan's like the OG of starter Pokemon. Danielle, only real ladies are allowed in here? Get out.
God!
I'm allowed in here.
What an asshole.
I'm sorry.
Are you saying I'm not a real lady?
I thought of a very evil Raven thing to say. But
what was it?
But it wasn't like mean, it was like... Is it just me, or do villains, like, at least like my favorite kind of villains, always end up being like really flirty?
Yeah.
Right, well, it was one of those kind of evil Raven things to say.
What was it?
I was gonna be like... Of course you're not a lady. You're a woman. I like doing the voice.
That made you way too happy.
Well, it was just, to me, it was like, because like, for some reason, that's a really cheesy thing to say, and it's always made me laugh a bit, like, you're not a girl, you're a woman. Because there's just something about it.
You giggled really hard right then, though.
Well, that was like half me being amused and like half like evil giggle, like... Evil Raven doesn't giggle, he laughs.
If you say so.
You know, don't go dissing me. Don't go acting like you don't enjoy my giggles.
I do enjoy your giggles.
Oh.
That's why I commented on it.
Oh. Well, good. I'm glad. Oh, welcome. I was getting bored.
You have a really adorable giggle, and that's another good thing about you.
Don't start up with the compliments again. Not a boss, Daniel. I thought it said Danielle, and I was like, oh no.
You're fighting the same person I am.
Oh no, we're tied.
Except that I just defeated them.
And they started with a Growlithe, and I started with a Beanie. I have to switch into Daquan.
Next they have an Execute, and then after that it's a Torchic.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
I always knew you cared in some way, shape, or form. And that way, shape, or form is telling me what Pokemon the opponents have.
I care about you a lot, Raven.
Okay.
You're like my bestiest friend ever.
Nuh-uh, that's Auntie.
No, Auntie's not my bestiest friend ever. She's just my best friend.
Oh. Well, I mean, like... I was like...
But me and Holly are not bestiest friends ever!
True. True.
I can't do the voice, by the way. I can't. That was my attempt at it.
I would, but like the Evil Raven voice, like I can do voices like Bestie's Friends Ever and like Evil Raven a lot better when I don't have to like make sure I'm not too loud. Like if I was at my grandmother's, I would have started yelling yesterday as Evil Raven, like maniacally.
Right.
It would have been great. I'm gonna do it like next time I'm at my grandmother's house, which is gonna be soon because this weekend's Halloween. I'm not going anywhere. Thanksgiving I'll be there, but I'm not gonna be probably not going to be doing much recording because there's going to be a lot of people with me. But before they leave late December for like a vacation in Florida, I'm going to have to spend a weekend there alone with them. So I'm going to record and probably do what I do when I'm there, which is like call people all day.
Awesome.
Because that way it's like I don't have to worry about people being loud. Like I'll have to leave to grab something now and then, but other than that, it's just I can talk all the days.
And you enjoy that.
I do. Granted, you know, plenty of people are kind of like, I don't feel like really long calls, or I don't feel like calling, it's too early, but I always find someone. That's not Vinny, because Vinny's gay. He's like a last resort.
If I'm there at the house, then I'm willing to do like an all-day call. The problem is that now I have a job.
I mean, if you were there at the house, then we wouldn't. You'd be there, so.
So we'd be able to call.
Oh, you mean I thought you meant like if you were there, like with me. I was like, why would we call?
No, I meant my house.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that I understand. Right.
You dumb.
Okay. Well, it was a common mistake. It was easy.
I guess. But it was still a little bit dumb. Thank you, Wabafet, for finally dying.
Well, jeez. Alright.
The thing wouldn't die.
I'm just gonna destroy this gym. So far, I'm destroying it.
That's what I'm doing so far.
I think if Daquan dies, which isn't gonna happen, I forbid that from happening. But if Daquan dies, Beanie is gonna become the new Daquan.
Nobody can replace Daquan.
Well, I know, but I'm well aware. But like, he'd be like, so far he's just wrecking everything. So, like, I'm destroying what is supposed to be a grass type gym with a grass type.
Yeah.
Granted, I want to use Cock a bit, because one more level and he'll be a mighty Blaziken, the turkey warrior.
What levels are your Pokemon at? Mine are still at 28 and 29.
Mine are pretty high leveled. I'm set, Danielle. Oh no, it's a Whalmer. A fire type can't go up against a water type, but a grass type can.
Easily.
When I said that, did you hear like the little slap?
Yes.
I did like the power fist thing. Like, I flexed one arm and like clapped the other hand over it.
Yeah.
I felt like an anime character.
That is an anime character thing to do.
Bye, Whalmer. Whalmer, for some reason to me, Whalmers look kinda creepy.
I think they look adorable.
Well, I mean, they would if it wasn't for that weird smile thing. They look at me like...
I can kind of see where you're coming from.
They look at me like, I'm gonna destroy your life. I thought of... Oh, I thought of something funny. I thought of something funny earlier today I wanted to tell you. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's like a parody of like a religious thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put you into the story if you don't mind.
Alright.
Alright, so you are best friends with like Bigfoot, right?
Okay.
Alright, and so you and Bigfoot have been together, as not romantically, obviously, just like together, like all your life. And obviously it's a religion thing, like, you know, there's like, it's like a lot like metaphorical, so I'm gonna have to stick with that. You've just been walking down this path with Bigfoot all your life, and so there's like these two pairs of feet, or footprints, right? But sometimes like there's only one pair walking, and then the other pair will join in randomly again, but like they won't, it'll just like appear, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So one day, damn it, Dancer Jasmine and your super potions, one day you stop, and you know, you're like sitting and eating lunch and talking to Bigfoot, and you're like, you know, Bigfoot, like, you've always been there for me, like, I really appreciate it. And you know, he nods, he's like, you know, he acknowledged, like, he gets it, and it's like a sincere moment between the two of you, right? You understand? Mm-hmm. But then you're like, however, like, it seems as though like all the hard times in my life, our two pairs of footprints goes down to one. Like, you left me, Bigfoot, in my times of needs, like, why weren't you there with me? And then he opens his mouth and he's just like... Because he's Bigfoot and he can't speak. I realize it's not that funny, but it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like you and God, and then God would say like, oh, like I carried you in your hard times. That's why there's only one thing of feet. But it's Bigfoot, so he can't talk. So it's like this really tender moment, and then he ruins it.
I was waiting the whole time for the religion thing to come in, and like it never did.
Well, right. Well, that's like it's just. It's
Was that like a parody of a religious thing?
Yeah, that's what I said. Like it's like a parody of a religious thing, like because it's religious, but I put Bigfoot as God. Hey Danielle, I got another joke for you.
I feel like that's one of those things that you would have to actually see for it to be funny.
Probably,
Just
but
having it explained was not funny.
I have another joke for you.
What is it?
Okay, it's a little weird. Like you're gonna have to give me some leeway as to like that doesn't make any sense. Why would someone say that? But just it's a joke. Bear with me.
Okay.
So a guy goes into a bar, right? A guy's outside. I can speak English. A guy is waiting for a ride outside a bar from his friend. He gets a call from his friend, and his friend's like, "Oh, I hope that was the right move. I just restored PP4. And he's like, alright, I'm gonna get a drink while I wait for like an hour. I want 2 drinks. So he goes inside. And he goes to the bar. And he's like, alright, get me like 2 drinks. And the bartender's like, no, like I can only give you 1 drink unless they're to go. And then I can give you more than 1. The gym leader has an Aerodactyl.
Cool.
Anyway, so he's like, unless it's to go, I can only give you, unless it's to go, you're only getting 1 drink. And the man's like, come on, like that's bullshit, just give me more than 1 drink. I'm gonna drink them both here. And he's like, sorry buddy, that's the rules. It's either you can follow the rules or you can get out. So the guy leaves, and then the bartender is just doing his job, and then the guy comes back a few minutes later with a huge slab of cement. And he sits at the bar and puts the cement on the stool next to him, and he goes, 1 drink for me and 1 for the road. Because this is a joke.
That's dumb.
Yeah, but it made you laugh, even if it was a pity laugh.
It was kind of a pity laugh.
I'm starting to think like more than half of your laughs are pity laughs.
I wouldn't say that many of them, but
like
I don't know, I didn't find that joke very funny.
Maybe in a few years' time, like it's gonna slowly dawn on me that I'm really not funny at all.
You are funny sometimes, but a lot of the time, you are too easily amused by things that are not very funny.
Well, I've explained this to you before. Half the time when I'm giggling over something I've said, it's not
over how stupid it was. Yes,
right.
I understand that, but
well, the audience doesn't. The audience never heard.
The fact is, it still amuses you in some way.
Maybe I'll just stop giggling then.
No, don't stop giggling.
Maybe I will.
I don't want you to.
Oh, okay. In that case, I won't.
Good.
Cock.
I am not.
No, the Pokemon, my Pokemon nicknamed Cock. I just sent it.
Sure.
I just sent him out.
Because you just randomly say Pokemon names sometimes.
Danielle, no. Don't be mad.
That would just be like me saying herpes.
Danielle. Oh.
So, have you beat the gym leader yet?
I just did, actually.
I'm just now challenging her.
Well, I just beat her. She just gave me the rainbow badge.
I actually went and
Cock is
the
evolving.
Rocket Grunt that's guarding the poster, so.
Cock is evolving. I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center, and then I'm gonna go do Team Rocket stuff.
Kick Team Rocket's ass.
Yeah. Are they ready for my spaghetti?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Very few people are ready for your spaghetti.
Very
Although
few.
I am one of them.
Oh, it's cheating.
Why is that cheating?
It's none of your business why it's cheating. It is.
I want to know why it's cheating.
Well, I don't want to get into details.
Well, then I'm probably just going to continue to make the same mistake if I don't understand what the mistake I made was.
It's certainly not a mistake. It just means it's cheating because I get flustered.
Oh.
And
you don't like being flustered on camera?
No, it's not that. It's just shut up, doctor.
Make out with you?
Can I download it without internet?
Live like a windrammer as you fuck.
Don't give a shit if you don't shit if you don't have to.
Don't even take a shit if you don't have to. Wise advice.
I don't think I've ever explained the story on camera of like, can I download it without internet?
I don't think you have. You should explain the story.
So basically, people watching this, you might have heard of a channel called Game Explain. They're a great channel. You know, good old analysis machine. Definitely one of my favorite channels when it comes to like new games coming out and stuff. And they had a video talking about the 3DS update that lets you like customize the home menu, right? And it was like, you can download the update now. And I made a comment about like, if you don't get the notification for an update, just go to the system settings and click system update and it'll still work. And a response was, can I download the update without internet? They seemed really genuine. But, that's...
I mean, my only guess is either it was genuine and they're just really stupid, or they were making fun of what you said, as in, like, saying it was really obvious or something.
But I was being helpful.
You were being helpful. A lot of people wouldn't know that.
So mean.
They probably were just stupid.
Probably. Danielle, am I helpful?
Yes.
Yay!
You are helpful. In fact, I didn't even know that thing until you said it.
Why? Really? I helped you. Yay! You know, I came to notice something a little while ago about
Holy shit! She gives you guillotine!
Oh, I thought you meant like me noticing something was that surprising.
No, I'm sorry, just... Holy shit, she gives you guillotine.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying?
I noticed something about our commentary the other day.
What?
I was thinking, like, if you could display our attitude towards each other in a picture, there'd be a few different pictures. There'd be one where we're like playfully butting heads. There'd be one where we're like wicked chill and having a deep discussion. And then there'd be one where I'd be like a little cutesy Ravioko with like hard eyes and you'd be like babysitting me.
And then there would be one where your nose bleeding.
Shut
and
up.
I'm just sitting there kind of triumphantly smirking.
I dislike you.
You know it to be true.
What, I know it to be true that I dislike you? Yes, I do. Thank you.
No, you don't.
I totally do.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
That's totally a lie.
Nuh-uh.
Yaha.
Nuh-uh.
Yaha.
Rocket hider mode. You're a hooker.
Well, you're just a fucker.
Well, you're a bully and a cheater.
I do not cheat.
You cheated. You cheat multiple times.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I hate people who cheat. Freaking my mom's boyfriend cheated on
Well,
his ex-wife.
I didn't mean that. I'm not accusing you of something that bad. Cheating's not good, though. Cheating's bad.
Cheating is very bad, and I
Like-
don't do it.
No,
I have integrity.
Well, okay, but like that's not the cheating I meant, and you know it.
Even the cheating you meant, I don't do it.
Well, that one you do. But cheating in terms of relationship, no, I'm sure you don't. I don't either, and that's very bad. Not that it's not bad that I don't do it. It's just a bad thing to do. And I can look past a lot of things in people. That is one of the things I have a lot of trouble looking past.
That's one of those things that, like, you would have to have a really good reason for me to be able to look past it.
Right. And I'm talking, like, cliche romantic novel reason. Reasons that don't happen on a very frequent basis. Oh, I just remembered something about an old teacher of mine because of this Pokemon battle.
What is it?
So I had this teacher, her name was Miss Michaels. She was my honors English teacher. She was not my favorite teacher ever, but definitely up there. She was pretty fucking cool. However, she only had, like, we noticed, she only had, like, 2 adjectives to describe things in her opinion of them. They were either fabulous, which was the positive response, or, and this was the one that made us, like, jokingly, like, draw pictures of her as a Pokemon trainer. Anything she saw as negative, she'd just go, "Oh, that's ghastly." And so we'd say, like, she'd be, like, a trainer with, like, 6 Ghastlies. Like, that is just positively ghastly.
I've never heard anyone use the actual word outside of Pokemon.
She used it quite a bit.
That's humorous.
It was hilarious. So yeah, so she would be a trainer.
And it's funny that you said that, because as you were saying it, I was battling a Ghastly.
Right, well, that's what wait, is it, like, in the Rocket Hideout?
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's exactly what I was doing when I thought of it. That exact trainer.
Cool.
I really
going
wish
around and beating up all the trainers.
I really wish I had said it, like, as he sent out the Ghastly, like, that's ghastly.
And that's Haunter.
And that's Gengar, which I have 2 shiny ones of, but not a Diancie.
I actually have 2 shiny Gengar as well, but one of them was not the giveaway.
Both of mine are the giveaway. I would have hunted for shiny Gengar a while ago because I like Gengar, but I only like shiny Ghastly. Shiny Gengar is a shiny I really dislike. Same with shiny Garchomp, because they're, like, not different at all.
Yeah.
It's like
the only difference with shiny Gengar is it's, like, less saturated and very slightly darker, and I think the tongue is blue.
I mean, it's obviously a lot more noticeable in the Mega Evolution, but that doesn't count.
I like shiny Ghastly more.
Shiny Ghastly's pretty cool.
The shiny Haunter I like more because the tongue is blue.
Right.
And that makes it look more like a ghosty goo.
Ghosty ghost. I would hunt for shinies for, like, every Pokemon I use in my quote-unquote competitive team. However, A, that'd be a lot harder to do considering I'd also obviously want, like, Natures and IVs.
Right.
And B, you know, you throw out a team of 6 shinies, it's immediately assumed they're all fake.
Right. What you could do is, buy them on eBay.
Yeah, but that's not as fun.
Because there are people
No, believe me, I'm aware. I'm aware.
That, like, and they're legit, too. They're not cheats.
I know, but it's like I enjoy hunting for shinies, so... It's like I'm definitely no, like, top professional shiny hunter, but I'm definitely a bit of a shiny hunter, and I'd rather hunt the shiny than get it from someone else. Now, if it was like a gift, like, hey Raven, like, it's your birthday, couldn't buy you anything, so I got you this shiny Pokemon, put the effort into that, then it'd be like, oh, thank you, I'm never gonna use this in battle, but then again, I only use 1 shiny in battle. And that was, like, the luckiest thing ever, because my shiny Misdreavus turned out to have really good IVs, and a good nature.
That is lucky.
It has 5 perfect IVs, and the one that isn't perfect is attack, which Mismagius doesn't need, so...
Right.
Yay, and has a timid nature, which is boosts speed, and once again, subtracts attack, which is something I don't need.
That's awesome.
It is. I agree wholeheartedly.
That's the same nature that my Greninja has that I bought. That's shiny and has, mostly perfect IVs. I'm pretty sure the only one that's not perfect is, again, attack, which I don't need on a Greninja.
Oh, cool, I did that, like, really quick. Normally that takes me forever.
It also has the Protean ability, which is nice.
Protein?
Protean.
Are
not
you
Protean, the ability.
But why is it not protein?
Because it's a completely different word, it's Protean.
Have I just been, like, looking at it wrong? Is this another, like, fanfy situation?
Probably.
I mean, like, I've never, like, really looked at the ability. I've always, like, whenever I've seen it, I've just been, like, it's been in a paragraph, so I'd be reading it quickly.
It's definitely not protein, it's protein. It has an A, not an I.
Oh my god. Well, I'm sorry. Everyone thinks I'm an idiot now.
Sometimes you are a little bit dumb. And we should probably stop the episode.
We probably should. I think we should stop it. No one's gonna get that pun until they watch it.
Okay.
Because I was fighting unknown letter I.
Oh, that's what I was fighting too. We're the same person.
That'd be really weird.
And until then, goodbye, sir.
Bye.